You guys can still see my screen, right? Oh,
No, this is our screen, I think, Professor Lin. Yeah, we're opening the room now.
okay.
Recording in progress.
Uh, okay. So can everyone see my screen?
Yes, Professor Lin, I think you can share after we're starting the program.
Okay.
Yes, we can share ours first. Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
We will start around 2 or 3 minutes again.
Yes. Okay. Yes.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. I think we can start right now. I see there's already some viewers in our Zoom meeting, and there's a lot more actually in the YouTube streaming right now, Professor Lin. So, hello, everyone. Good afternoon. Welcome to the promotion event of the Taiwan International Student Design Competition 2025 in collaboration with Indonesia Design Development Center. My name is Ikhwan, and I'm thrilled to be your host today on behalf of the Indonesia Design Development Center, the Ministry of Trade of Republic Indonesia. We're super excited today to have all you here, Indonesian design students, design lovers, creative, because this session is actually for you who haven't had the idea of the TISDC. So today's event is about helping you to take next big step, joining a design competition that is globally known in Asia, TISDC. With its this year theme is diversity, if I'm not mistaken. So if you want to take notes or not, please do so. Let's explore what we have to share today. To kick things off, let's hear directly from someone who's been there from the juror's perspective, let's welcome Miss Agatha Maise, who will be sharing her personal insight for TISDC. Let's give a virtual applause to Miss Agatha. Please, Miss Agatha, the floor is yours.
Oh, oke. Ini apa perlu saya share screen ya, Pak?
Boleh, silakan. Ya.
Oh, oke. Sebentar ya. Saya share screen dulu. Mungkin presentasi saya jangan-jangan bakalan sama Prof. Chen presentasinya ya. I think my presentation will be same with the Prof. Chen's presentations because but maybe I just want to share what is it happens in the TISDC 2024 when I was a jury at that time. So maybe I will jump into the next part, I guess. So I was in the jury of CAI juror. Jadi saya ada ini pakai bahasa Indonesia aja atau bahasa Inggris, Pak Iwan?
Bahasa Indonesia aja boleh.
Oke. Saya waktu itu berkesempatan, mungkin sebelumnya perkenalkan diri dulu. Nama saya Agatha Maisi. Saya
Mohon
di
izin,
sini.
Bu Agatha, ini masih Windows ininya, Explorer ya kayaknya belum ke presentasinya.
Oke, sebentar ya. Oke, ini kelihatan nggak? Oke, kelihatan ya. Oke, saya waktu itu perkenalkan diri dulu. Nama saya adalah Agatha Maisi Chandra. Saya ngajar di Universitas Multimedia Nusantara. Sebetulnya saya terlibat di Taiwan International Student Design Competition itu mungkin dari 2018 kayaknya waktu itu. Tapi saya datang ke sana sebagai trainer untuk workshop animasi. Terus kita keep in touch sampai sekarang, dan di tahun 2023 dan 2024 saya diminta untuk jadi juri di beberapa seleksinya. Tapi di tahun lalu saya diminta untuk sebagai juri penghargaan khusus Kota Ciai. Jadi saya di section animation digital bersama dengan 3 orang lainnya. Yang pertama dari Taiwan, yang kedua dari Amerika, yang ketiga saya. Waktu itu karena di animasi sendiri itu sebetulnya ada beberapa negara, tapi sayangnya Indonesia waktu itu nggak lolos di animasi ini, tapi beberapa negara seperti Taiwan, terus udah gitu ada lagi dari Thailand, dari India, dan dari Australia juga lolos di seksi ini. Yang menarik itu adalah ketika animasinya itu bisa kita bandingkan anak-anak dari Asia dan anak-anak dari Eropa, itu anak Asia itu banyak mengangkat tentang keluarga dan banyak juga mengangkat tentang emosi, jadi kayak tentang kesehatan mental gitu. Tapi kalau dari dari Eropa atau dari Australia, dia akan banyak ngangkat tentang grafis motionnya gitu, jadi tentang gerakannya dan tentang teknik animasinya begitu. Terus udah gitu, jadi sebelum masuk ke dalam final penjurian terakhir, itu sebetulnya kita melakukan beberapa seleksi. Jadi pertama itu ada seleksi awal. Seleksi awal ini saya terlibat di seleksi ini di tahun 2023. Jadi dilihat apakah kelayakan karyanya bisa lolos dalam seleksi ini. Setelah itu termasuk durasi sama kejelasan cerita. Setelah itu mungkin akan beda-beda kategorinya setiap juri. Nah, berikutnya itu masuk ke seleksi ini, seleksi yang mungkin dari pihak internasional, desain internasional ya waktu itu. Yang ini sih saya belum pernah ikut, tapi saya masuknya langsung ke section, ke yang bagian penghargaan khusus ini gitu. Itu mungkin dari saya yang bisa saya share. Cuman kalau misalnya untuk mahasiswa kenapa harus ikut ini, ya jelas aja exposure internasional, terus dia gitu ya mungkin satu sama lain mereka bisa saling kerja kelompok ya. Terus kelihatan banget waktu terakhir ada sedikit presentasi dari mahasiswa, itu akan ditanya gimana proses berkaryanya, terus dia gitu apa sih yang mau diceritakan di karya ini gitu. Nah, dari situ akan kelihatan sebenarnya anak-anak seperti apa proses kreatifnya, bagaimana mereka bekerja di dalam kelompok, terus karyanya bagaimana yang mau disampaikan, konsep dan segala macamnya sampai tuntas. Waktu terakhir ada awarding kalau nggak salah di terakhir itu. Di tahun lalu itu ada satu anak dari Malaysia menang. Dia juga ngangkat budaya tentang budaya Melayu, tentang kuda jaran kalau nggak salah ya, kuda sakti ini di sini fotonya di sebelah kanan. Nah ini dari Malaysia. Ada juga yang sebelah kiri ini alma mater dari saya agak lupa ini kayaknya dia dari Indonesia, alumni sorry alumni dari Batam, Universitas Batam, tapi dia lanjut studi S2-nya di Taiwan. Nah, karyanya juga menang. Ya, berarti kurang lebih sih sebenarnya kita punya potensi. Jadi mungkin Bapak Ibu dosen, kalau memang punya mahasiswa yang kira-kira bisa ikut, ya dipersilakan untuk coba ikut ini. Gitu aja sih dari saya, Pak Ivan. Mungkin ada pertanyaan.
Siap. Terima kasih Bu Agatha. Nanti kita kumpulkan pertanyaan di
Ya.
akhir section lah kalau ya. Oke.
Oke, Pak.
Thank you so much, Miss Agatha.
Yeah.
I think that was truly inspired for students to join as well. Probably next we will dive into the full picture of TISDC. What is it all about and how to join? I mean, what is it? What can we win? I mean, what is it? Just is it just the prize or the exposure? For that, let me introduce you to our next speaker, all the way from Taiwan, highly respected Professor Chen. He will explain about probably a little bit history about TISDC and what is it that they expect for 2025. Yeah, Professor Chen, please. The virtual floor is yours.
Okay. Okay, let me share my screen.
Yes.
So it's okay?
Yes, great.
Okay. And you can hear my voice, right?
Yes, clear.
Okay. So it's an honor to be here to introduce the TISDC. So TISDC this year submission period is from the May 12th to the July 7th. So the deadline is July 7th. So all the students can join and send your amazing work. And this competition is already hold like 18 years. So we have a lot of experience and a lot of good work. And our acceptance rate is not very high. So it's kind of international, globally competition. Okay. And the next one, maybe I briefly introduce myself. Okay. I'm Yanting Chen. You can call me Benson. And actually, I'm a paper cutting artist and also product and graphic designer. And I teach at the National Taiwan University of Science and Technology, okay, Taiwan Tech. And I got a master's degree fully funded from the Pratt Institute in New York. And I've given a tech talk and have been a spokesman person for the brands like BMW and Logitech. And over the years, I have invited to judge some of the world's top design competitions and works with the big name brands like Dior, Gucci, Louis Vuitton, and Fendi, and many more. In just past 2 years, I just won over the 100 International Design Award, and my work have been showcased in a major design events across Europe and Asia. And I also really passionate about the teaching, and I've helped my students create over the 400 different projects and totally rank up more than 1,000 words. So if you are curious about my students' work or my personal work, you can scan the QR code, the bottom left. You can go to my website and see. Okay. And TIDC is the world's largest student design competitions. with over the 19,000 entries each year. We partnered with the top international organized like Japan's JDP, like IDDC, like New York ADC, and WDO, and so on. The total prize pool is 4 million NT dollar, which is equal to like 130,000 US dollar. Okay, and the submitting is simple. You just upload your work online, and no need for physical copies, no prototype, no presentation board, no, only upload online. And the registration fee is free. Okay, so you don't have to pay the money. And we hope everyone in globally can participate and showcase your best creativity to the TISDC. And the TIDC is organized by the Taiwan's Ministry of Education. And the 2025 competition theme is diversity. So students are encouraged to explore this through United Nations 17 Sustainable Development Goals, like SDGs, okay? And the TISDC has been running for 18 years. So last year, we got over the 19,000 entries from over the 1,000 departments across the 64 countries. And about 70% of the submission came from overseas. So this competition is very globally. And as shown on the map, TIDC has spread out to the major cities worldwide, such as Indonesia and Japan and the United States and South Africa, etc. And if you see the submission is keep growing each year, in 2024, the total of the 19,667 entries were submitted across the category of visual communication design and product design and digital animation. And this year we have new two categories I will introduce later. Okay, and here is the breakdown of the categories. You can see the 2024. Okay, the blue one is the blue chart is very tall, and is the visual communication design had over the 13,000 submissions. And the product design is a green one. Okay, you can see it has over the 5,700 entries. And the digital animation got like 787 entries. And in my personal suggestions, in the visual communication design, the students don't just focus on the posters, because we got a lot of posters work in the visual communication categories. So maybe student can try like a packaging, like a brand identities, and like a book design and more. And for the product design student, my suggestion is not only the physical 3D model. Maybe you can create like a user interface or the user experience, UI and UX, and you also boost your chance of winning. And for the digital animation this year, don't just limit yourself to just like a 2D or 3D animation. You can also submit the live action videos and documentaries, and this category will be increase the chance of winning. So like our thing, diversity. So you don't limit your work. You have to try the diversity work. And okay, and for the 2025 schedule, the online registration runs from the May 12th to the July 7th. And the preliminary judging will take place around like late August. And the final round judging in person on the October 3rd in Taiwan, and featuring 70% of the international judges. So it's a very globally judging. And the award ceremony is on December 9th, and the winners were welcome to travel to Taiwan to receive their warrior trophy. And the winning works, all the winning works will exhibit at my school, Taiwan Tech, in December, like 1 week. Okay, And this slide is very important because this year is one big update. Okay, it's addition of the two new categories, architecture and the landscape design and the fashion design. Like I always say, the timing matters. So if the fashion design is a new category, it will got maybe like 700 to 1,000 entries this year, but it could jump to the 2,000 to 3,000 by the next year. So timing is a matter. So no matter what design background you are, I suggest don't forget to submit these new two categories, the architecture and the fashion design. Okay, and also the important part is TIDC offers big prize. Okay, including the Grand Prix, it was like 400,000 NT dollars. It's around like 14,000 US dollars, and plus the gold prize, silver prize, bronze prize, and in each category. And then we also have the special prize from the Global Design Group. The total prize pool is up to the 4 million NT dollar. It's around like 130,000 US dollars. So it's a very huge prize money. And we also have to thank the big thanks, the huge thanks to the IC Taiwan Foundation. And thanks for their support, and they're generous, and we are able to bring the top international judges to the Taiwan and keep the TIDC truly global competition. And this year, the TIDC is proud to cooperate with the 21 design organizations, including the host of the today online seminar, the IDDC, and we also partnered with the New York ADC, one of the longest running design competitions in the world. And also the new organization is American Institute of Architecture, AIA, and the BEDA, the Bureau of the Europe Design Association, and also the Good Design Award in Australia, and very famous in Latin America, the Mexico Poster Biennial, and also the JDP from Japan, which organized the Good Design Award in Japan. It's a very famous award. And also the Pan-African Design Institute, the party from Africa, and the World Design Organization, WDO. So we cooperate and partner with the best international organizations. And these organizations is across all the 6 continents. And the group of the organization fall into the 3 different levels. Like the top one is the global level, like the BEDA, Cumulus, and WDO. And then the second level is the national level, like IDDC, like AIA from the United States, and the JDP from Japan, and the party from the Africa. And the third level is a famous competitions and association level. So like the New York ADC and the Post Biennial of the Mexico. So every different international design levels of the organization we partner with. And if the student participate in the competition, the winners also got the official certificate from these famous international design organizations, which really boost your international exposure and credibility. So please encourage your students to participate in. Okay, and the next, we also have to big thanks to as well to the Taiwan Print Circuit Associates Environment Foundation, TPCF, for all the support, so we can participate more or thinking more like ESG or environment sustainability. Okay, and if work tied into the 9 main UN Sustainable Development Goal, you can select and during the registration for the shot at the special award, increasing your chance of winning. So this year, the Environmental Sustainability Award focus on the product design, digital animations, and architecture and landscape design. These are three categories. So if your project fit on these categories, so definitely apply, because the competition pool is a small one. So it will increase the winning, the acceptance rate of winning. Okay, and this I think this page the Agata already showed before. So the preliminary judging happens around late August, and the final round is early October. So with about the 90 judges from over the 30 countries, so almost the international judges. According to the 2024 data, the TIDC's jury is truly global. For example, in the product design category, the 20% juries is from local Taiwan and 80% is from international. Okay, and in the visual communication category, it's the same, 20 from local and 80 from the international. And in a digital animation category, 30 from Taiwan and 70 from the international. And the final judge is also the 30 from Taiwan and 70 from international. So it's a globally jury. And in environmental sustainability award, so it's a split, it's a 50-50. And okay, we can see the Agata's photos here. Okay, and in a GIE Special Award, around like 30 local and 70 international. So all the percentage in a different category show the TIDC is well respected and international competitions. And on the morning of the award ceremony in December, we will host a networking event where the international design representatives will meet the student winners. So we also invite the local design companies for the on-site recruitment. So the hope to student can step straight into the design industry. And in the afternoon, we will have the official award ceremony with the representatives from the Ministry of Education, the international juries, and the global partners hand out the prize and the trophy to the winning students. And the winning works will be showcased at my school, Taiwan Tech, the gallery, to highlight the Taiwan and the international design talent to the world. Okay, and now let's look at a very super simple TISDC registration process. First one, everything is done online. You don't have to mail your physical posters, your physical prototype, only submit online. So no need to email anything, okay? And the second one, after you sign up, you will get a confirmation email, and you can start to upload your works. And there is no limit to how many projects you can submit. You can submit 10 projects in different category on your own, and team up with the student A, maybe for another 10, and then work with student B or another student group for 10 more. So maybe you can submit like 13 works to the different categories to increase your acceptance rate of winning. Okay, and during the submissions, you will have to choose which UN SDGs your work related to, and whether you are okay with us to recommending your work to other non-commercial competitions for more exposure. So we will help you to participate in other non-commercial competitions, design competitions. Okay, and you can, after you upload your work, you can edit your project anytime before the deadline. The deadline is July 7th. So just log in and make change and hit submit. Let's see, very easy. Once you got a confirmation email, you are good to go. So all the online registration is very easy and straightforward. Okay. And next part, I will quick look introduce at the 2024 winners. Okay, the 2024 Grand Prix goes to the animation categories. In my personal suggestion is the animation often has its edge with its visual and sounds. So the animation work got many times in the Grand Prix. Okay, so this animation you can see from you can browse our YouTube. You can see the animation project is for a rehabilitated person, a man who used to be a thief and trying to start a new life after the living in the prison. So even though he wants to change, but the people still judge him for his past, and he lost a chance to have a job and feel alone, and even the family pull away. So the story shows that how hard it is for someone to be accepted again and remind us to be kind and understanding to those who we are trying to do the better. So it's the animation and for the Grand Prix. And the next one is a gold prize in the product design categories. It's ergonomic street furnitures and using sustainable ultra high performance concrete and aluminum to blend seamlessly into the cityscapes. So it's like a city furniture. Okay, and the next one is a brown prize in the product category. It's a Korean students design. It tackling the trash in the drainage systems, and it also helps to reduce the disgusting smells and easy to use, and offering a smart way to manage the city flood. And the next one is honorable mention for a product design category is Sri Lanka students is a safer kerosene lamp for the developing countries. It's called Lumo. So Lumo is a safety device method to reduce the dangers of the homemade kerosene lamps in Sri Lanka. It has a stable base and strong steel frames and the flame covers and the lid that can put out the fires. So it's a lamp design. And the next one is from I think it's from the Asia University, right? So it's visual communications category, the brown prize is anti-war poster. So this poster shows that the war takes away the children's chance to go to school, and they use the school's stationery to make the shape of the tank and turning a learning tool into a sign of war. So it's kind of manifold visual communication posters. Okay, and the next one is abomination in the visual communication category. It's a plastic bag as a jellyfish. It's a rising awareness about the ocean pollutions, and the students use the plastic bag at the head of a jellyfish, so filled with a plastic waste. In my personal opinion, it's very sad. So also use the metaphor to present this poster. Okay. And this one is an animation category, is a gold prize. So this piece of work is based on the Taiwanese traditions. And this animation shows the society's bad habits in the past in Taiwan, especially how women were treated unfairly. And the students use the step of the funeral to show the pressure of the woman feel from the social rules. So it's one of the thing of the SDGs. Okay, and the next one is it's a silver prize. This animation is about the hunter who follows a monster deer in a snowy forest, but make the deer monster angry, kind of a very interesting story. But the most really impressive is that this work is created by a high school students. So which makes this all more remarkable. So it's not PIDC is not only the bachelor or the senior student can participate. The high school students can also participate in and win award. And the next one is a sustainability awards. It's a Malaysia students create a poster project on the animals, and the conversation on the environment. Okay. Okay, and this one is a Thailand regional award. I went to an animation about the man suffer from the mental illness. Okay, see, okay. And next one is the product design category. Sorry, it's a product design category. It's a JICT special prize. It's called Loop. So it's a fun music toy that turns the notes into the colorful wooden block like the piano keys. And as the train moves over the blocks, it plays the music. Okay, and the next one is also the JICT special prize. So it's a package design, and the student use creative design to tell the story of Taiwan's the railways and the factories, and inviting everyone to learn about the important part of Taiwan's history. And this international is the Australia Good Design Awards. So it's a fly trap device by the students from the mainland China. And this one is Japan's JDP Awards. It's called Ali. Ali is a mobility aid for the elderly from the Singaporean students. It's a trolley walker and made for the both carrying items and helping the people to work to work and work, and inspired by how some use the trolley for support, and it's designed for the elderly but suited for all ages. And the next one is WDO Special Award. This toy is made for the preschool students, preschool children with visual impairments. So inspired by the building toys, it uses assembly to teach the space and the direction by touching and build an animal blocks, and the children can learn about the maps, space, and how to find their ways. And next one is the KCD International Awards. This poster is made for the people who with the color vision problems, and using a clear shape and strong color contrast. The poster message, the title say that we may be different colors, but we are the one. So it shows even if we are different, but we are united. Okay. And the next one is the Party Awards from Africa. It's animation from the famous school, the School of Visual in New York. This classic cartoon style, it shows jealous sailors trying to remove a new popular prejudice, but all these plans fail and backfires. So as you can see, the TIDC is celebrates the different creativity talents from all over the world, and also the kind of any kind of design fields. Okay, and then sorry. Oh, okay. And the last one I want to show is my this one is not the TISDC winning work. This one is following work is I supervised during my master degrees, and these projects have win the best of the year of the IF Design Awards. So like I always say, the diversity is very important. So you maybe see a lot of the calligraphy, but you probably never see the calligraphy done with the electronic soldering iron. So in my personal experience, it's all about the being unique in the competitions. When creating, always aim for a differentiation to make the work stand out and win the competitions. And that's it. I think it's a quick intro to me and to the TIDC and the students. And if you have any questions, feel free to follow us on the Instagrams, YouTube, and Facebook. And thanks again for having me here at the IDDC. And let's jump into the Q&A. Okay.
Okay, thank you very much, Professor Chen, for the presentation. I guess there's several points that to be taken out. That last year, if I'm not mistaken from your presentation, 19,000 applicant, right?
Yes.
Yes. How many countries are there from?
I think it's 64 countries and
64 countries. Okay.
and 1,100 different design departments.
Oh, okay.
That's a
Okay.
huge number of the submission.
Okay, so to give a brief image, Professor Chen, so there's probably around 40 to 50 university that had design schools that had in Indonesia.
Okay, yes.
Which had design programs, and I think we invited more than 15 of it today, and there's several are there with us right now from.
Okay, great. Thank you.
I think I see people from Surabaya. Surabaya is like Kaohsiung, far away from our city, and there's also from other places in Java as well. So
Okay.
I think I will have the room for questions if there are questions for Miss Agatha or Professor Chen. So if there is someone from the room, lecturers or students, or even in the YouTube, right now we have 24 people, and there are even more in the YouTube stream, Professor. So if there are some questions, please don't be shy. So I think they would be happy to answer them. So what's I guess I go first with the question. So last year there's only 3 category, right, Professor Chen? So actually the winners from the product design, the one that you just mentioned just now, is actually Indonesian students, which taking master's degrees in Taiwan. So
Oh, great.
yeah. And what is the background of having more categories for this year?
I mean, in this year we have different 5 categories. We have the visual communication category and a product design category and a digital animation category. And the 2 new category is architecture category and fashion design category. And if your work is, if you want to participate in the architecture category, you also can send interior design. You also can send architecture. You also can take maybe the large scale of landscape or small scale of landscape design. So it's a huge category. So any architecture interior design work can participate in. And also in the fashion design. So maybe the clothes design, maybe the jewelry design, and maybe the shoes design, glasses design. So anything is related to the fashion design can participate in. So in my personal suggestion is I think the architecture and the fashion category will the participant will not very high this year because it's the first year. So like I mentioned, the timing matters. So in my personal class for the competitions, I encourage my students to participate in these two categories. Even they are not fashion design expert, but they can also create the work for the fashion design.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Professor Chen. I guess the next questions probably to Miss Agatha ya. Bu Agatha, boleh tanya dalam bahasa Indonesia aja. I'm sorry, Mr. Professor Chen, I use bahasa for
That is okay.
next question.
That's okay.
Bu Agatha, sebenarnya ada pertanyaan yang sedikit apa ya, menggelitik lah ya. Sebagai bekas juri lah ya di sana gitu ya. Dan Bu Agatha sendiri juga pernah lihat portfolionya mahasiswa-mahasiswa desain sekarang di Indonesia gitu ya. Gimana peluangnya berkompetisi di global lah ya kan. Seperti kita tahu tadi aplikannya 19.000 dari 60 negara lah ya kan, pasti udah lihat beragam portfolio mahasiswa di sana gitu, di luar gitu ya. Bagaimana kira-kira peluangnya gitu? Oh, kata.
Oke, makasih Pak. Ya, saya
Hai,
udah lihat
Agatha.
beberapa. Ya, halo, Prof. Chen. How are you? It's talking about how to compete for Indonesian student among those all the prototypes. There's a lot of prototypes that has been submitted to this competition, and how we are the Indonesian student can be compete in perspective of me as a jury. Jadi ya, mungkin saya pikir Indonesia sebenarnya studentnya. Jadi gini, seperti yang tadi saya bilang, mungkin dari awal, perbedaannya antara student di Asia dengan student di Amerika dan Eropa itu, kalau dari desain animasi, cara mereka mendevelop cerita. Jadi, kalau student di Asia dan di Indonesia atau Southeast Asia atau Taiwan juga gitu ya, lebih banyak berangkat dari culture atau cerita atau kesehatan mental gitu. It's about talking about the storytelling of animation. Of student in Asia, they will talk about family or mental health or culture. Compared to Europe or Australia or Western thinking, they more talking about motion or talking about the just simple shape like geometrical shape, but they can I see like a poetry. Like last year we talked about equality, 2024
yes.
equality, yeah.
Yeah.
They can combine just shape and color into same like developing visual storytelling, kind of like that. So I think it's like a poem. Jadi seperti puisi Pak, gitu. Jadi ya kayak gerakan animasinya cuman kayak geometri sederhana, tapi dibuat seperti puisi yang sama-sama ngomongin tentang equality gitu. So
yeah, in my personal perspective, I think if I were students in the participate in this competition this year, I will not only submit one work, so I will submit a lot of work. So maybe in the animation categories, like you say, Asia students always focus on the cultures and the traditions, and Europe and the American student maybe have different skill or different geometry shape. I don't know. So in my personal perspective, I think you have to try to do both. So this one animation is all focused on the traditional culture and use maybe the traditional elements and the different cultural patterns and make it very culturally work, I think. And the other one maybe is very creative, is a tell a story about our creative story, I think. And so when I was a student, I already have the different kind of diversity work and a different concept to participate in. So not only submit one. So maybe students in the Indonesia, they can see their portfolio. Maybe they have the brand identity work work in the sophomore year they created, so they just modify it and to send it in the visual communication category. And then maybe they in the junior year they have animation, and senior year they have a product design. So they have to remodel it and make it more better. Maybe use the AI to regenerate, to re-render it, and to participate in the competitions. So I think the students want to increase the acceptance rates of winning, so they first of all they have to create more works, maybe 10. So maybe 10.
10 works.
10, yeah, 10 is I think is okay. When I was a student, I always submit 10, and in different categories. So now if you submit 10 works in the 5 different categories, so maybe 2 works for each categories.
Okay, I think that's all the works
Yeah.
while we are where we are student from year
So-
year 1 until year
Yeah, but
5.
so they have to see their portfolio and a
Yeah.
different class. They have the homework and have to remodel it and to make it better and submit.
Yeah, betul. That's a good
Okay.
point. Yeah, really good. Yeah.
Oke ya,
Iya,
jadi
jadi tambah karyanya, Pak.
ya
Ya,
portfolio dari TPB sampai
sampai kelar.
sampai kelar.
Uh,
Oke, baik. Oke, thank you, Professor Chen, for the input. So, mungkin yang menarik juga buat teman-teman mahasiswa dan dosen ya, sebenarnya ini sangat intriguing sebenarnya. Ini menarik ya, bahwa nih ya total hadiahnya ini kalau dia rupiahkan nih sebenarnya hampir 2 miliar. Banyak sekali ya. Jadi mungkin ya itu satu keynote juga buat supaya pada encourage ya mahasiswa-mahasiswinya pada participate ya. Oke, jadi Professor Chan, I give a brief in bahasa as well. So there are ada 5 kategori ya, jadi product design, visual, digital animation, termasuk arsitektur ya yang menarik ini. Sebenarnya harusnya kita juga mengundang jurusan arsitektur dan fashion design. Nah, itu juga kita undang. Tapi artinya kompetisinya sangat terbuka bagi seluruh jurusan desain dan arsitektur. Ya semoga nanti banyak yang berpartisipasi, dan mohon juga para dosen-dosen menginfokan, karena saya rasa sedikit tidak banyak, koreksi kalau saya salah ya Bu, maksudnya tidak banyak ya kompetisi di mahasiswa yang skalanya sangat global dan Professor
Ya,
Chen,
betul.
so if I look at your corporation, global corporation, and the juror who came to the event, to the TISDC, that's our national design competition is not that big. So
Okay.
so it's we honestly, to be honored, we are honored that we are in the middle, in the national category, that who are you work with. So I think we should encourage more students from Indonesia as well to submit. I don't know how much is it last year from Indonesia who submit.
I don't know. I will check it later.
I hope there's going to be more this year.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bapak Ibu, kalau ada yang ingin bertanya dari universitas atau mahasiswa-mahasiswinya yang ingin bertanya, silahkan, jangan takut, karena saya rasa ini kompetisi yang sangat bagus ya, dan untuk melihat juga kita sebenarnya secara global portfolio studentnya ya seperti apa gitu ya, itu saya rasa penting. Apabila ada pertanyaan silahkan, kita masih punya sekitar 5 menit. Saya cek juga di YouTube kalau ada. Oke. Kalau tidak ada lagi, mungkin closing remarks dari Bu Agatha, boleh Bu?
Oh, oke. Baik. Terima kasih semua. Ini closingnya kayak gimana Pak maksudnya?
Ya, apakah ada apa ya, ada encourage teman-teman atau apa namanya ya,
Ya, oke,
boleh.
baik. Baik, baik, terima kasih juga waktunya dan undangannya kalau khususnya untuk saya. Tapi menurut saya sih begini, apa namanya, ini salah satu kesempatan bagus juga karya mahasiswa dikurasi intinya oleh semua desainer sedunia gitu ya, dan diakomodasi oleh TISDC Taiwan ini. Jadi apalagi submisinya tidak berbayar dan juga nanti ketika eh, karena ini wadahnya besar, jadi kerjasamanya banyak gitu ya. Jadi akan sangat mudah sekali kita terpapar oleh organisasi internasional desain lainnya gitu. Jadi untuk mahasiswa dan Bapak Ibu sekalian, sekolahnya juga mungkin minta bantuannya untuk didorong anak-anaknya untuk submit juga gitu. Siapa tahu ke depannya bisa ada kolaborasi bareng dan memajukan desain Indonesia. Gitu aja, Pak.
Siap,
Terima
terima
kasih.
kasih Bu Agatha. Ya, Professor Chen, if you can have a few closing remarks for what for us in Indonesia.
I think everyone participate in the competitions want to win the prize, but the acceptance rate is not very high in TSDC. So I think the first one, like I said before, is you have to participate as more work as possible. So the first one is this, and the second one is you have to be unique. So, like I say, if someone use the calligraphy, the traditional ink calligraphy, maybe you can use different tool, different material to do the calligraphy. So it's kind of being unique. So don't be use the same elements like other students. And the third one, I encourage students use the artificial intelligence because in the design industries, everyone use artificial intelligence, but not for use the AI to make yourself lazy. But you have to very focus and use the AI in a positive way to make your work more thorough, more detailedly. So it will help you to reduce your time of creation. So I think it will help the students or help the teachers to lead the students, to supervise the students to participate in the competitions. And I also encourage students if in the maybe the one semesters, the semester year they have the 10 different homework, different design assignments. They focus on maybe like 3 or 5 to make it better and participate to the competitions. So after the graduates, in maybe in the senior year, they have the 30 works and also have 5 winning works in the design portfolio. So help them to find a job or maybe open a new design company and open the awareness of the international credibilities. So participating in competition will help. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Professor Chen. So I think I think TSDC is a very good way to open the network as well, right, for students. So I guess for student with great portfolios tend to be submitted. Don't miss this opportunity. Yes, because the jury line. I mean the jury network lineup. Yeah, I guess is incredible. And I think if Indonesia could share also another winner that could represent Indonesia proudly, yeah. I guess that's from us. Thank you very much, Professor Chen, Miss Amanda, Miss Nancy from TISDC. I guess we hope there's more students from Indonesia who joined the competition. We hope to look meeting you again in the future. Thank you so much for joining us. See you again.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Bu Agatha. Thank you, Bapak
Thank
Ibu.
you.
Terima kasih Pak
Bu
Iwan.
Dita, ya terima kasih.
Halo.
Halo Bu Dita.
halo.
Halo Pak
Hai.
Desi.
Halo Pak Desi.
Wak, balik Wak.
Siap, terima kasih. Thank you everyone. Ya,
Bye-bye, Prof.
thank you.
Chen.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Mirai.
Thank you.
Bye-bye, Nancy.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Makasih, Pak. Ya,
Makasih Bu Agatha. Ya,
terima kasih, makasih.
thank you.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye bye. Bye bye.
Okay.